Hello everyone, my name is Rituro, but you can just call me Mr. Unemployable. We have hit the start of the 2016-2017 season in Indonesia, in the Premier League, the second division, with Persita. And once again, we find ourselves in a place of a red bank account, but that's alright, at least we have a slight profit thanks to all our season ticket sales. We are under our payroll, so I managed to get that under control, which is great as we prepare for Deltras FC, our season opener match away. Our next match at home in 2 weeks will be against Persita. That will be the home opener. Currently up atop the league, or with a point, I suppose, technically on a, I don't know what you want to call that, alphabetical listing, I suppose? Sure, let's go with that. So what's been happening in this offseason? Well, we've sent out quite a few players on loan, which is one of the nice benefits of having such a deep squad, as you can send people out on loan just for the fun of it. But one thing that we have to point out right away before we get started is we have changed the captaincy. Mr. Idris Effendi, I think, is in here. Nope, okay, doesn't say that. But the point is, he is now our brand new captain. I did not like having our previous captain being Rizky Novriancia. 2 reasons. 1, he's injured, and 2, because he, plays in a position that I do not have him trained in and have no need for on the pitch. And indeed, if I can get rid of him, I will be very happy. I mean, some people want him, which is nice. If I can sell him for a little bit of money, that'd be great. There is the issue where I have promised not to sell him, so, there is that. So I gotta be careful with how I do it. But the important thing is he was cool with me changing the captaincy. Idris Effendi, now our captain. Bangun Permana moved up to vice-captain, with Mukti Al-Raja and Karunia Sastraputra underneath. So we got a pretty good line of succession for the captaincy. Very happy with Idris Effendi now as our captain. He deserves it, considering he is pretty much our go-to deep-lying forward in this new formation. I say new formation, it's basically the same formation with new people going into this season. It is important to know that we do have an A team and a B team. And I think I've managed to more or less sort it out here. You can see Trismantri now starting at right back. Usman Prabhati still our starting goalkeeper until something major happens. Mohamed Tahir and Agung Prasetyo are our new 1-2 punch in the center of the park. We're not quite at the 4 pillars level yet. Everyone knows about my 4 pillars approach to the center defense. Right now, this is about as close as we can get on the budget that we have and the players that are available. Fun fact, it's very slim pickings in Indonesia, especially when you're limited to domestic talent. It's, you don't have a lot to work with, so what you got, you got. Ronnie Berapare is still our starting left back, and Karadio Diono has fallen off a cliff. 2 stars. Remember, he was a staple right side of the park, and indeed that is now someplace where we are weak on the park. He is our only right-sider capable of starting. We did pick up just recently Andy Lee. He is a depth player at best, 23-year-old. There is no way he starts unless unless our dear friend Karadio Diono is completely gassed. So it's going to be rough on the right side of the park. We may have to see about upgrading that in the next transfer window. We do have a little bit of budget space in the wage budget, so we can play around with it, which would be great. In center of the park, Bangun Permana, Octavianis, Fernando, that has not changed. Unfortunately, we were not able to meet my preseason goal of finding more defined central midfielders. We're still dealing with your standard central midfield support, We have yet to find anybody who can really play as a deep-lying playmaker and a ball-winning midfielder. The 2 extremes of those positions that I like to have in the center of the park. Brian Miharam is still our awesome left-sider. Playing winger support, he will be fantastic. We're going to be relying on him to really drive the offense on the left side of the pitch, since Udiono, as I mentioned, has fallen off a cliff. Idris Effendi and Sandi Nur Muhammad are our 1-2 up front. Sandi Nur Muhammad is really not quite where we thought he'd be potential-wise. He was supposed to be a 4-star, and he has been reevaluated rather negatively by the staff. He's now a 3-3, right next to Idris Effendi, who is should be a 3-5-3-5, but he's still learning the deep-lying forward role, which knocks him down to a 3-3. Such is life. But that's more or less our A-team going forward. Gedio Horel has also been moved up. He's still on his youth deal, but I want him getting first-team minutes, since he's all the potential to be a left-sider of the future for us. And I want him to get more U19 caps with the Indonesian national team, so see if we can help his career along there. A few injuries, but nothing major. Losing Bagas Timoko is not major. I mean, I would like to have a solid ball-winning midfielder in there, but I mean, we're not going to, die a horrible death if he's not available. Twisted ankle is kind of bad, so sad to lose that, but we are still limping along. And Rizky, like I said, Rizky Novriancia is out with that groin strain, so he won't be coming back even if I wanted to. That's the state of the squad. Let's get into it. Deltras FC. They got a decent amount of holes in their roster. Let's see if we can exploit that. We went to standard 4-4-2. We have opted to switch from possession to possession from a direct style of football. I'm not liking how we play direct. We're just not getting those runs past the defender, so we're going to try something a little more possession-based. See if we can retain possession, play out with Mihram on the left, try and pass the ball around and unlock Afandi to send forward Muhammad off the shoulder of the last defender. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it works. Our friendlies were not the best. Some of those ones against really winnable matches, like the ones against Pesek, for example, really not happy with some of these results. But we did win out our last 3 here against lower-level opposition, and we really should have, so I'm glad we got those solid wins. Hopefully that keeps morale up as we head into the season opener. Persita in there. Wonderful hot pink or hot purple kits, whatever you want to call it. You can argue it's the best kit in Indonesia. I would certainly champion that argument. Deltras FC, now either they moved divisions or they were straight up relegated or promoted. Because I do not recall playing them in this division last season. Regardless, they're playing looks like a 3-5-2 with a defensive midfielder. So they're going to try and win the midfield battle. But that's fine, because that means if we can get the ball past them, we can let Mohamed and Afandi go to work. Now, that also means I may have to switch away from this style of possession football and go direct just to go past the midfield. We'll see how it goes. Well, they're buying the pep talk. Always good when they buy the pep talk. Come on, guys. Let's go and get a win to start the season. Persita in their wonderful purple kits. Deltras FC in their red and white. In a well-attended Deltras FC stadium here. It's always good to see local support, but Afandi has made it past the defender early. Hits the bar! 2 minutes in, Afandi nearly with an early strike. Hits the woodwork. Nothing further comes, but unfortunate. Counts as a clear-cut chance wasted. Not even on target, because the woodwork is not on target. Not good enough. Expect Afandi to bury those. But if that's the kind of effort we're getting on, like I say, in the first 2 minutes, hopefully that bears well going forward. I have a lot of hopes for this squad. We did well. Certainly better than we were expected to do last season. But I feel like we can really challenge for a spot in the second phase. If we can get that top 2 finish, which is not necessarily a reach. It'll be a challenge for sure, but I don't think it's a reach. Off the bar, both teams now hitting the woodwork. Oh, it's gonna be a doozy if this keeps up. Kayono. Hamdana Putra. Alimuddin. Arafat, sorry. Where I got that extra R from? I swear I can read. I swear I know how letters work. Arafat. Alimuddin! Save by body, but he spills it! Horrible defending, my goodness. Everyone just sort of stopped and stared at the ball after Prabati made the initial save. Prabati himself a little bit slow to sweep it up. Let's take a look at the ball here from Alimuddin. It's a good one. Prabati makes the save. Nobody really feels like running after it. And Alimuddin, easy as you like with the finish on the doorstep. And Deltras FC up 1-0. Udiono. Presidio! Good volley in close. Problem is he didn't hit the target. So perhaps not that good in retrospect. This Alimuddin guy is really starting to wake up. Let's deal with that, shall we? Can't have that happening. In the center of the park, nobody has really yet stood out, though Arafat is playing a little more of a holding role, so we'll make his life miserable. Trianto puts the cross in. Alimuddin! Arafat saved upper body. Second effort is wide. Trahir got a leg on it, I think, to deflect it out. And that early start is really a distant memory now. Boy, we really needed to bury that goal now, didn't we? We really need to do something about this. This is potential to go south in a hurry. Shots are still close, 9-6. Problem is 5 shots on target for Deltras, only 1 for Persita. Not good enough. Show me something else, guys. Alright, let's try something else here. Let's try going to the counter. And we'll try just going route 1 here. We'll let Miraham get into the game here with the left flank explosion, I hope. Alright, let's give that a shot and see what happens. No changes at halftime. Shots 9-9 apparently. Well, that was a quick update. That's good. It means we're not shrinking away here. Come on, Berapare, you're better than that. Really need something here. Silence does not help us. Oh, there's a chance. Arafat. Over the top for Ali Muddin is onside. Shot is blocked. And Permana will recover. Looks long for Afandi. Nothing doing. So now what do we do here? Well, obviously we have to make a sub here. And yeah, Fernando is gassed. So that will probably mean Abtu comes on. Standard central midfielder, no problems there. It's a like-for-like sub. And we'll leave him in support. Meanwhile, Afandi is not exactly showing well. Something about that. Permana. Persitio, yes! There we go! Agung Persitio, a goal on his debut! Our new starting central defender makes his mark off the set piece. Permana with the corner. Wonderful, unchallenged header near post by Persitio. Very nicely done. And we are on level terms. Persitio apparently is gassed after that. Alright, well, we'll see it out then. Rian Miziar will probably come in for him. He's more of a fullback, but I believe in his abilities. So we'll flip that around. We'll play him... I'll play him limited. Just need to hold the fort here, and Tahir will play defending. Yep, that's good. Yeah, Miziar is certainly more a fullback than a center back, but he only got so many spots on the pitch, and I'm not using 3 of them on defenders. Permana and Miraham are exhausted. Okay, yeah, that is something to be concerned about, isn't it? I'm gonna say we give the youngster Horella a run out. I would like to put in Putra, but he's more of a poacher than a deep liar. So he'd be more of a swap for Nur Muhammad. So we'll put in Horella in for Miraham. Yeah, he's much more suited to a higher lying role. But you gotta learn sometime, kid. You gotta learn sometime. Miraham. Afandi! Oh, that was a beautiful volley. The ball from Miraham was wonderful. That makes up from his miss earlier. Oh, that was lovely, wasn't it? Udiono, good job to switch the ball over. Miraham first times it off the first touch. Afandi makes no mistake. 2-1 Persita. So it looks like the switch to direct football might have been a good one. At least in this instance. I still want us to become a possession-based team, but that still was a lovely little bit of football to come back after going down 1-0. It's been a good first half, or good second half, or it's after a dismal first half. And Miziar will recover. Don't back pass it. Don't back pass it. Thank you. Abtu has a little space. Muhammad. Afandi. This is a good-looking football as well. Afandi hits the target this time, and it's out for a corner. Much better stuff from Afandi. Udiono. Oh, come on. Yeah, just show me the set piece. Don't cut off the set piece. Come on now. Well, at any rate, it looks like we will escape this away fixture if all goes well. Permana with a clutch header. Afandi opts not to... was that Muhammad? It is Muhammad. Opts not to track back. Whatever. Fernando is forced to backpass all the way to Cucurella. Udiono clears it. That should do it. Nice little weighted ball there up for a throw, and that is indeed it! Persita start their season with a 2-1 win. A great start to the campaign, especially after going down early. Stand-up performance by Agung Prasetyo with the goal. It started it all. And Bangun Pramana pulling all the strings in midfield. Very, very nice indeed. Thank you, sir. Well done indeed. It's a good start to the season. Hopefully the good times keep on coming for Persita and Mr. Unemployable. Next time on Mr. Unemployable, we will skip on ahead to the halfway point of the season against Persicabo. You may recall them from that 3-0 friendly stomping. Eesh. To be fair, that was our B team. Let's see how they do against the A team, shall we? That'll be next time on Mr. Unemployable. My name is Rituro. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, tell all your friends about these videos on YouTube and on Twitch. We record every single episode live on twitch.tv/Rituro. Twitch chat saying they like the purple background. Well, of course we do. It's Persita, and these are the loveliest kids in Indonesia. Until I find something better. But until then, my name is Rituro, but you can just call me Mr. Unemployable. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next time.